Okay, this is They're Alive side quest. There are two different ways you can get it. You can either just go straight to the cemetery gates and pick it up there, or you can talk to a servant that has a red question mark above his head outside of your house after Reptilian Bash has been completed. You can pick it up there as well. I have all four because I did Bastards in the Night, and I've obviously finished Reptilian's Bash. Which I just said. So all my stuff is like level 4.
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
Right. No one can keep us from entering the cemetery. It's a free country. Well,
How long are you going to keep wagging your chins? If it's closed, it's closed! Oh, Mr. Shulsky, finally.
Okay, since I picked up this quest outside of my house, I can say I got his message.
I read your message. What is it about?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
you're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
Okay, let's go in.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
Ah.
What did my father do this time?
I've got two pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
Let's choose the other news.
What's the news you're not sure about?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world.
What about the other news?
Today some rebel rousers came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Check the description
Get rid of this scum at once.
for timestamps, because I'll go ahead and break it up in between our family tombstone and the people digging up the graves and the other, like, third section. So if you want a specific section. Okay, and you can pick that up if you want, but it doesn't have anything to do with this story. It's one of the urban secrets, which I haven't solved yet, so I want to leave it. Tomb.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
Hooligan.
I think he's a real, you know, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
I have never praised their work. Let's praise their work.
I must
See what
admit
happens.
that I can see some sort of vision behind this project. However, gentlemen, don't take it personally, but I can't allow you to continue this devastation. My sister spent a fortune on the engraving. She'll kill me if she finds out what happened here.
Then she'll have to get in line.
Okay. So we're going to get rid of his trait with Bukovic. Let's do middle. His trait with Lilac, which is the chicken. And his trait with Eeper. Let's go in and check our assignments. I've spent all my points that I can because everything's like a +2 at this point. Oh, maybe not that one. Is this just one? Oh no, everything costs 2 at this point. Okay. So I'm going to write down what I put where in the description as well, so that you can see it's going to be the same setup that I use for all the fights in this side quest. But basically, starting at the top, we're going to use Gamble, 60% chance of dealing double damage on the first quick attack. Adrenaline Rush, we're going to put that on the second quick attack. Action, reaction, and we're going to try and remember to use that because adrenaline will last for like 5 rounds, I think it does. Okay, Bloody Rejuvenation, we're going to put that on strong attack. I don't know that I'll get to use that though. And then Brutality increases the damage from the Saluteur's next attack by 50%. We're going to stick that on the first planned attack. Icy Armor, which I have not really tested out, so I don't think I've actually seen it in action yet, because I don't really use planned attacks that often, but we're going to put it here. So the ones we do use a lot, I'm going to put Fortune on Old Wound, so that's going to be a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Lucky Chance is a 60% chance of slowing down the enemy's action. I'm going to put that on damage over time. I like putting these on damage over time because at the end of each round, I'm going to get a 50 or 60% chance of pushing their next attack back around, so I don't have to worry about them. It's a nice little thing that I have found has worked well. And then we're going to put accidental damage, 50% chance of additionally lowering the target's focus by 2 on distraction. And then perfect efficiency, which lasts for 7 rounds. We're going to put that on this one. So that is what I have chosen. This is what works for me. I'm not going to tell you that you should do yours this way. This is just how I do mine. And here we go. Okay, that guy's going to go first. This guy's going to go third, and this guy goes second. So we're going to go focus on this guy. We're going to disable his trait with Hooper. So I'm going to do him first. And the only attack that'll come in before his attack is this one. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to add Old Wounds onto whoever I'm going to do next. We'll do it on him. Okay, I'm going to get hit once. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and get rid of... This guy and this guy are going to go in round 3. This guy's taken care of for the moment. So let's focus on this. He is attacked with Bukovac, so let's go ahead and grab him. And I'm going to put him into a state of suffering. So we're going to apply Howl. 1, because it's fast, and 2, because I like suffering. Well, putting them in suffering. Not me. And then this guy, because he has resistance trait and reduces taken damage by 80%, there's not much we can do. But let's go ahead and apply Agony so that it'll at least do something, and then it'll be in place. And we'll go ahead and get these 2. Okay. So now we need Lech to get rid of him. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to switch over to the chicken. This is the shortest. Reduces focus and protects me against states being inflicted for this round. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then this is the other person that's going in this round, these two. So I'm going to stack Old Wound. I already have, I don't remember which suffering he already has, but so he has either Fortune or Lucky Chance already applied. Let's go ahead and stack that and up our odds that his turn is going to get pushed back. Trait disabled. We did not get it, so we're going to get hit twice this round. Rude. Alright. So this guy on the right is the one that's going to go next. He has counterattack assigned. The first attack on this target incurs a counterattack. Did anybody else pick that up? I don't see it. This counterattack. I wish I knew how to effectively fight that. Because outside of getting rid of focus, which we might do. Let me see his. They are in a suffering state. So let's do Somber Trill, which actually happens after his attacks. Let me see if there's anything shorter. Let's go ahead and just clear him out. We're going to take his hit, but he's going to lose 3 to 4 for damage, and then we're going to get rid of him at Bloody Wedding. So let's just go ahead and clear him out. And I will add a quick attack onto that just to guarantee he's gone. So I know it has counterattack, but I'm not going to just like ignore the guy. There's 3. Okay, so Bukovac is going to get rid of him with his attack, so I don't have to worry about him. So let's focus about this guy. Has suffering. He has 2 rounds left. He is on 2 stacks. Let's go ahead. This planned attack will come in before his attack, and it might actually get rid of him if I get lucky. Because he's going to lose some damage at the end of round 5 before his attack. Then my attack might add up to 18. So let's see what happens. Yay, that guy's down. Let's switch to this guy. I haven't used him much. 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. I'll take that. Add it along with his suffering double stack. I could probably just quick attack, get rid of him next round. So we'll get rid of that. 13. Oh, I got it. I think I got it, if I understood that right. There's 8. Okay, I didn't get all of it. That's alright. We got this. Because they're going down. There's the guy on the right. And then just quick attack to get rid of this guy. Alright. Probably not the cleanest, but I'm not the best at chess. Once there's like 4 different saluters to choose from and all this other stuff, there's too many choices for me. So I probably did not choose the most efficient way to do it, but it worked. So, writing on a tomb. And then a crowbar. Okay, so now we're going to wait until night.
Let's wait. Let's wait until...
Stay here until night.
So, let's kill some time.
Let's kill some time. Alright, now we're going to go investigate the corpses coming back to life. We already have that one. You can speak to the Gravedigger, but you have to talk to him later anyway, so... Okay, so we have the obituary. The one-winged
There's
angel.
something odd nearby.
Toppled candle.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Lily petals. Withering white petals. Okay,
Hey,
now we have another
look.
fight.
Look what they got dragged in.
I've never
God
not.
damn.
Are you
Fuck
the ones
these guys.
disturbing the dead and strewing the bodies all over the graveyard?
No, not that. We are professionals. We've got the troublemaker here.
I bet he'll call the Undertaker. That's too bad.
Are you from the WAS?
Are you from the Anti-Thaumaturge Society?
We don't care if they're magicians or not.
Steve, it's Steve.
The Gravedigger
Start
will be
threatening
surprised
them.
to see all this looting.
Fuck, I knew Thursday would be no good.
Don't be a sissy. It'll be all over soon.
That part's true.
I'll take the coat. I'll take the clodhoppers.
Okay, so we're going to attack Velis with Velis on this first guy to get rid of his trait. We require the Dimension Force Heart 5 to disable on this one, which I do not have yet, so we're going to make a slight change in our setup. And then we're going to attack him with Bukovac. So I'm going to approve this. And I will meet you guys on the upgrade screen because I have to find the one I'm looking for. Okay, so I don't have enough points for the one I was thinking of. If you have body stiffening, this is a good one that I was going to apply to Agony, that I could then apply to the person that I could not remove the trait from, because it lowers his damage towards me. And so instead of hitting me with like 5-6 points, he was hitting me with like really 1. And it lasts like 7 rounds. But I haven't read enough or, you know, gotten enough points. So I should have actually done that. But at any rate, that's okay. We'll be okay. So other than that, I have the same upgrades as before. Check the description for what I put where so that you can see it if you're interested. And let me get back down. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, guy number 3 and guy number 1 are scheduled to go in round 2. I don't want him restoring health points, so let's attack with Bukovac. There we go. The only thing we can do is put him in suffering, because everything else will be after. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then this guy's damage resistance, which is unfortunate. I think we're going to apply Old Wound to this guy. Even though it might not take... Oh no, it'll take effect. It's fine. So we'll start with these two. Oh good, he lost his turn. Excellent. Okay, so who's going next? Guy on the right is going next. He's the one we can't get rid of. Let's get Velis. 50% chance of interrupting. Restores 10% of my health, which I don't need. We'll go ahead and do this one. Get rid of his trait. Can't get rid of middle guy's traits. And we are going to apply a double suffering on this guy right here. Trait disabled. +3. Oh, good. We got him. His movement got pushed back. Excellent. And he's down to 14. Very good. Okay, so he's scheduled to go this round. And he's scheduled to go this round. Can't do a whole lot. Here we go. It's going to go after his turn. However, he is going to inflict damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected by suffering. So we're going to do that to him. And then I'm going to put him in suffering as well. So he'll end up getting like 24 damage, I think. Hopefully. Oh, good. He lost his turn. So my fortune lucky charms worked. That was nice. Let's go ahead and take this guy out completely. Hopefully. This plus his suffering, he'll probably still knife me because I'll probably only get 5 and he has HP of 6. But he'll be gone at the end of the round, so it'll be alright. And then there was 24 on the middle guy, so he's gone. Oh, I got the gamble on quick attack, and so we're down to 1. We're down to 1. The only attack I have that's going to come before... What's his stack? Just 1. Let's switch. Let me check something. All passed. We can still get rid of him. I'll take the... I'll go ahead and take the hit. We'll be alright. He can't get me. 2, 4, and then got him. Yay. Oh, now I obtain a point. So before I forget, let's go ahead and do that. So next time, if you're faced with an enemy that you can't remove the trait from for whatever reason, like my reason was I wasn't high enough, this is a good one. I've tested it out, and I put it personally on Agony because it's a 2... This one? It's a 2 chevron one. So it fits on damage, over time. And so you can apply it to someone who has a trait that you can't get, and then you can just, set it and forget it. Because then all of a sudden his damage coming into you is going to be like halved. So you really don't have to worry about it. It was what I wanted to do, but I didn't get a chance.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Shovel, right. Draw the conclusion. The living dead. Alright, we're gonna go... Oh wait, did we not finish this? Oh yeah, same thing.
Sweet Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should. You gave those lads by the tomb a good belting, huh? I could hear the echoes.
Thank you, but they weren't too keen to talk. and I have a few questions to ask.
Maybe I could help, you know?
Testify what you have determined about the rising corpses.
I searched the area. Grave robbers are more of a separate issue, but I learned something about the rising corpses.
I'm dying of curiosity. Do you understand?
It seems that the corpses are helped in their wanderings by someone who knows the cemetery well and keeps their tools here.
Hold on. My hands are clean.
And is frustrated by how little you pay him.
Lech. He's my assistant. Are you saying he's involved in this?
Yes. Where can I find him?
And he probably drinks with those friends of his own in Green Square. That louse. If you meet him, tell him he's fired.
All right, I will. Okay.
What
Ask
is
about the
WAS?
WAS?
Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Loonies, you know. Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
Lunatics from the WAS. The Vendetta. Alright.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna take off.
Good luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
Alright, now we're gonna head back to the north side of town. Real quick. And go talk to this other guy.
Which one of you is Lech?
I am. What's your business?
And I didn't show you, but we're like right at the park. Right out front of our house.
Digging up bodies from graves. Valush and his crew are also friends of yours?
What? I have no idea who you're talking about. Maybe he's drunk. It's some lunatic. We have no choice, fellas. He's asking for a beating.
Okay. We're going to remove his trait with Lech. Velis. And Bukovic. And I'll just keep, since we can remove traits, I'm not going to bother assigning that one that we talked about. Okay, he goes first. So we're going to get Velis. All of his attacks. This is the only attack that will disable before his turn. And I will go ahead and see if we can't get a 50% chance of interrupting his planned action and pushing his attack back to the next round. We'll see. Trait disabled. Oh good, we got it. His move got pushed back. Now all three of them are going to attack me. Okay, let's get Lech here. The chicken. Alright, this is the only one that's fast enough to get. And then I'm going to apply Agony, that I had the upgrade of the lucky, I always want to say lucky charm. Lucky Chance gives a 60% chance of slowing down the enemy's actions. Hopefully we can push his attack back and we won't get hit by all three. Rats. We're gonna get hit by all three. Oh, God. At least they're low numbers. That's good. Okay, what happened to you? What's going on here? Counterattack! Troublemaker. Alright, this guy's the only one that still has... his trait. Get Bukovac in here. We'll put him in suffering. Because I do like the suffering. And then I'm going to apply suffering as well and hope for a 50% chance of interrupting his planned attack. Because the other two already have that as well. Hopefully we'll get at least one, maybe two of them to push their attacks back. So he's suffering on 2. He has the counterattack. He has suffering. Let's go ahead. Apply Agony for a 60% chance of slowing down his actions, along with some damage at the end. And then, let's see what he's got. Too long. Let's stay away from him for the time being. Inflicts damage and restores health points. That one's too long. Too long, too long. I do wish there were some that were a little shorter. Let's go ahead and do this. Venomous Smile. Okay, so we got his pushed back. That actually looked like it went back 2 rounds, which is nice. Lost a little bit of health. Alright, I know exactly what we're going to do next. We're going back to the chicken, because I'm going to give out my bleeding. We're going to give that to one of the guys that's going next. Removes all negative states from you and transfers them to an enemy. We'll give it to you, and so we'll let that happen. And then I'm going to punch you out and hopefully go for the 6, and maybe the gamble. I'm going to gamble that we're going to get rid of you, but I'm going to get rid of you at the end of the round anyway, regardless, because of suffering. So either way, you're gone. But I got you before you hit me. Okay. So chicken's going to go next. And let's go ahead and just action, reaction that guy. And they'll be gone, I think, by the end of the round anyway, because of the suffering that's on there. Mostly. Alright, we'll just do a quick attack and punch him out. Oh, now I get gamble.
Holy Virgin, save me. What do you want from me?
Make him confess why he disturbs the dead.
Why do you disturb the dead? Aren't you ashamed?
I won't do it again, really. But it wasn't my idea, I swear. They told me to. And as for Valush and his people, they're tight with the carpenter. He builds coffins in the nearby yard.
Who hired you?
Who told you to do it?
Oh, this one guy. Konieczny. Włodzimierz Konieczny. The head of this whole WAS.
Where can I find the WAS office?
You need to walk down from the cemetery. 10 Młynarska Tylna Street.
Make him speak about his cooperation with the WAS.
People won't find out who defaced the graves of their loved ones on one condition.
Thank you. God, thank you. What do you need?
I need you to tell me something. Why did Włodzimierz make you dig up the corpses?
Well, the way I see it, he wanted to scare people. And it worked, didn't it?
I think I need to have a chat with Włodzimierz.
Oh, since you're going there, can you tell him I'm still waiting for the money? He said he'd get it from membership fees, so he can't say he doesn't have any.
Alright, back to the cemetery. Okay, we were on the north side. Head back to the cemetery. Okay, we're right on the corner from the cemetery. Here's the gate, and we are right in the corner here. We're gonna get the banner. Last leaflet. I think that's all.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes!
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason? Yes! That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy.
I'm gonna point out that he's spouting gibberish. Might get in
That's
another
enough.
fight, though.
This nonsense is making my ears bleed. Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The president told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
Loudmouth. Follow the thread. Okay, now I'm going to get into a discussion about his previous theses because it's kind of funny.
I must disagree with some of your points.
Like what?
Refer to the hysterical wives.
Wives are becoming hysterical. There's a simple answer for that. If I had a half-witted husband like that, I'd lose it too. Better go home and think about whether you're catering to all of their needs, like real men should, rather than running around these rallies. You, when was the last time you took care of your wife properly?
It's been a while. I'll go apologize to her. Actually, I'll go too. To my Halincia.
What have you done? Who am I going to speak to now?
Okay. So we're going to head down past the barber shop. Right here. Barber shop's right next to it. And this Warsaw Gazette, I think, has to do with a different thing. Yeah, that's live photography demonstration. Curses, I didn't mean to pick that up. I gotta stop picking up random stuff on the street.
Fill out forms A1, B, and D12. Pay the entry fee.
Hey, he's a magician.
Who's the head of this shithouse?
I am Włodzimierz Konieczny, chairman of the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. And you are either extremely insolent or stupid to come here, tempermancer.
Okay, don't use the pride answer unless you want to fight 4 of them, which you can. Just be aware that if you use the proud answer, you will fight 4 of them.
Let's talk like civilized people.
You can't
I'm
talk
cool
to
with 3.
magicians. They're non-human.
4 is a little
vampires
much for me.
prowling the cemetery.
What do you want?
Okay, because we went and talked to Lech over in the north side of town, we get the opportunity to do number 2. I don't know what decision I made that closed off number 1 because I don't know what that is. So I'm going to choose number 2.
I've heard that your contributions, including entry fees, are spent on things besides brochures and banners.
Oh, what else then?
On helping hands that dig up coffins at Bavorsky Cemetery at night.
What? Waldek, let's get out of here. I withdraw my candidacy.
Did you come here to ruin me?
Yes.
And now
Yes,
I'll
I
take
did.
a look around. Don't try any tricks. I felt something. Where is it?
Okay, Conventions of the Masters of Thaumaturgy. So that's what we have in here. Now I've tried speaking to her.
Hello, can I help you?
And the first and second one's always been closed off to me. I know there's more stuff in the other
Do you
room.
roam cemeteries and fight vampires too?
What? No, I'm new here. They've only had me paint some banners for now.
I've seen them. I
Oh,
can tell
she's
you're
got a
talented.
subtle thread.
It's just doodling.
I didn't end up talking to her
won't
because I
bother you
thought I could uncover more. Maybe we'll see if we can't talk to her a second time. We're definitely going to follow her, but I want to pick up letter from a Prussian official. Crumpled letter. My Noble Way. Manuscript. A framed photo of a woman. Alright, so now we are going to go follow her thoughts. And I honestly don't know where it goes because I neglected to talk to her thinking I could uncover more and I didn't go back to her. Mailbox. Belongs to a certain Mr. and Mrs. Grogucki. Seems to be a little frequented. Filled with deliberation and doubt. Against the agenda. Secretly snitching on them. Ooh. Alright. Let's head back. Don't get distracted with the other stuff here. Alright, let's talk to her again.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
No, we got one of them. I know her secret.
I know about your little secret. You don't work here out of passion, do you?
Is it necessary to enjoy one's job?
You work for someone else, don't you? For the Russians, not the WAS.
You must be crazy. I don't snitch to anyone. Leave me alone.
Give her the letter incriminating. Oh, that's why they were closed up. Okay.
I have a document that might compromise Mr. Konieczny.
Why should I care?
Your supervisors will be keenly interested in this evidence, I presume.
But I've told you.
Just take this letter and do what you deem right with it. I'm sure it will help you get a better assignment than this one.
Well, just leave it with me. But I still don't know what you're talking about.
That's okay. Okay, now we're gonna go get a flaw from the main guy. Eventually decided to deliver the letter incriminating him to her employers. Nice. Dangerous liaisons. No, I don't want to consider it solved. I want to talk to him. Don't give up.
What do you want,
Continue on.
Temperamencer?
We can get a flaw from
I
him.
thought the Ochrana would be interested in your activities and send them some of your compromising materials. They should be especially appreciative of how your organization gets its funding from the socialists. So the Ochrana sent Mieczyslawa to you. Your snitch is just now strolling over to them, carrying all the evidence.
A way to throw her under the bus.
Do you see her anywhere around here?
You will regret this, magician. There won't be a place on Earth that will hide you from the wrath of the righteous.
Fine. Just don't send your boys to the cemetery anymore. And send me a postcard from the Citadel.
Oh, man. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to reload and autosave because you can get a flaw from him. A flaw of fanaticism. So I'm going to see if we can't do this. I should have saved, honestly. What's a good one? Make sure we go back far enough. And then I will cut right back in when we're having the other discussion. We're going to skip following up the woman's secret. Okay, so last time we spoke to the woman and we followed her line. This time, if you want the fanaticism flaw, which adds a +1 to the heart line, go ahead and ignore her, and we're going to talk to him again.
What do you want, Temperamencer?
Get into a discussion.
This society of yours is funny. You must not deal with many actual problems in your lives.
You're the real problem. We're fighting for a world free of such vermin. And soon, we will win. No one will fall victim to Temperamencer magic anymore.
I'm going to ask about the woman's photo.
Who's the woman in the photograph? Is this your wife?
Yes. And let's leave it at that. I will not talk about her, especially with someone like you. She suffered enough because of people like you.
Keep pushing.
I know she left you. She preferred someone else. A Thaumaturge.
He put a spell on her. She left me and the children. That damn magician destroyed my family.
Almost certain the reason she left was different.
Personal vendetta. He doesn't know squat. WAS chairman. Resurrected bodies.
You went to great lengths to orchestrate the whole story. About a dead Thaumaturge whose evil energy causes the corpses in the cemetery to rise.
I just brought attention to a genuine threat. I demonstrated what might happen in the future if we kept burying Thaumaturges among normal people.
Says who?
A friend told me. How dare you explain how the world works to me? Do you think you're better than me?
Now we're talking.
Okay, we're gonna mention his transcripts.
I can see you wrote a book. I wonder what sources you used.
My own experience. This is all based on real life.
I'm gonna cite one of the quotes.
Thaumaturges, social dregs with minds twisted by magic, take revenge on random people for the subconsciously perceived suffering. I know some people with twisted minds. They hire people to dig corpses out of graves.
And then we're going to refer to the letter from the World Society.
It's interesting that even the World Anti-Thaumaturge Society doesn't want to have anything to do with you.
Everyone knows they've been infiltrated by temperamancers and dragon serpents. Otherwise, they would listen to me.
Ah, the dragon serpents, yes, that explains it.
You're responsible for all the suffering in this world. For war and hunger. I know, even though the authorities hide it from us. But soon, people will see the truth and admit I'm right.
What you're saying is very dangerous, for you as well. There would be so much less confusion if you didn't carry it within you. We can still fix it.
What did you do to me?
I have set him free from a flaw. Now, I don't know what answer number 2 is because my pride is too low. So I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I've rid you of something that was controlling you. The overgrown flaw related to fanaticism wasn't letting you think straight.
What do you mean, rid?
See, you no longer feel the heat of hatred. You don't have to fight anymore. You can breathe easy.
I want you to go now. And I don't want to see you ever again.
I promise. Unless you commission more digging.
Okay. So we just acquired a flaw, fanaticism. It's in this screen. There's the pride one. There's vehemence, recklessness, scheming. And we just got fanaticism. Oh, it increases word. I thought it increased heart. Sorry. I believe I said heart. It's word. Word's dimension forced by 1. So now word is up to 5. So now we're going to go back and talk to the Gravedigger. Snag this, which I clearly didn't read earlier. Get a little bit of experience.
Sweet Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should.
WAS will not be a problem anymore.
The WAS won't mess around here anymore.
Did you send them to hell where they belong?
As a result of my decisions, this path is closed, and so I don't know what that is. I have yes, deny, and I have no idea.
They asked for it.
Yes.
Right. Better not mess with magicians, huh? They won't be running rampant here anymore. But now that it's all over, would you be so kind as to make a donation?
Sure.
For the cemetery, of course.
Of course.
And to make sure important notices reach you as quickly in the future.
Sure.
I'll be gracious. Please write a letter to my sister. She'll send you a check.
Thank you for looking kindly on an honest man. If you do expire someday, I'll get you the most exquisite hearse. God bless Mr. Shulsky.
Alright, so they're alive. And we got a flaw that added to the word dimension. So yay.